Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Cleveland Guardians.
And now it's raining.
Early, they've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ground ball could be two. Matt tossed to second, back to first.
What the hell? Look at this, man.
And
Look
this
at
ball's
this,
gonna wind
bro.
up out of play. So a big time costly mistake there.
What in the world is going on?
One down.
I don't think they would have caused you to do it that high.
Raynel Delgado, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Mitchell leads off first with one away. On the ground, could be two. There's one.
That's an out.
And that's all they'll get.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Marcus Mack.
Marcus
The
Mack.
last thing he wants is to
dude.
hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
I don't know about him.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Mack.
He's tired. He's getting tired.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty.
He's getting tired.
In the air, left field, down
Ah,
the line.
that's foul.
And that drops foul.
That's foul.
And that's
One ball.
down and
That's a
away.
ball.
2 strikes.
Clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Of course.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side.
That was
in the
2 on the
third.
inside, though.
Guardians go down 1, 2, 3. And it
That was 2
remains
on the inside.
5.
Turned it off.
1 out, base is empty.
The
last
shortstop,
one in there.
Marcus.
Mack went deep in his most recent game.
I thought you had turned it off. Come on, man.
In the first pitch,
Come on, man. You know better than that. You doing this in spring training, bro? Come on, man. You wildin', bro.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
That's some sense, bro. That's some sense.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It might be time to
I got 1
choke
ball,
up
1
a little
strike.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Falling behind 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy,
It looked like it was coming
umpire didn't
inside.
give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
In the air to left, down the line. Chorio makes the play. 2 down.
Oh, my God.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Cleveland, Marcus Mack. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1.
That was
Man, you think I'm about to
absolute
hit
gas. Triple digits on the gun.
Wow.
It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
He wilding if you thought I was about to hit that.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Bro. I hit no damn triple digits.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take this one in a blowout. Mac had a game to forget. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
All right, come on now.
On the ground, a short could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Why they don't let us pick what team we want to go to?
Scoreless game. So in now for Cleveland, Marcus Mack. Kirby back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1. Kirby, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You want to go to, bro? Gotta stop doing this trade every season.
Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Come on.
And a foul ball.
Because that bat didn't make no difference. That bat didn't make no difference, so I just switched back. Look at me experiment.
Swing and a drive.
That's
deep
gone.
right field.
That's out.
back. Forget it. He shoots one out to right. It's 3-0.
Where was that in the playoffs? Is what I want to know.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That mother was out there to the
Still
park.
only 1 out here in the inning.
I almost went to the basketball court.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
You on my bone, bro. You on my shin bone.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in.
You could have made it.
Runner holds it second with 1 gone.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
You damn sure could have made it.
And up next for Cleveland, Michael Massey. Already 8 runs across this inning.
I wasn't called up when I was with the Mariners. They drafted me.
Ground ball left side could be 2. The flip, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Drop me off.
Line drive, caught.
Ooh, nice.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris.
I mean,
Let's
it's
go off
easier
script
three,
for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on
Should be
script?
better.
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. You also
had
had the
Ponto on the
pleasure
back.
of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie
They're
McGee,
not
one of the
changing to his
greatest
style.
of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Whips
Got
it to
him.
first. Two gone.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
Come on,
I
man.
feel you. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
But it hit fair.
Velasquez, the runner at third. Freeman over at second. Huff at first. 2 out of the inning. And he gets tied up right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
They're 10-0.
That one not close.
Okay.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 inside.
2 outs. And that one missing low.
You got to pitch me something now.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Got to pitch me something.
Goes down looking.
Come on, man.
So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Guardians
already
10,
10-0,
and the Mariners nothing.
It's already 10-0, bro.
Mack did a good job in the win.
I don't think
No,
you
you
need to
can't
do
win
any
a
more
lot of
damage.
games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Because we had some
So
damn
2
pitches.
down.
I ain't know
Vladimir
what the hell
Guerrero
their name
Jr.
was.
stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I ain't know who the hell they was.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can...
Slings it across, and Guerrero is set down. And
Yeah,
that
sit
is
him down.
that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is that. One hit, one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Marcus Mack. Valdez back to work. This to third, Lawler. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Lucas Baker.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
Man, I'm hitting the ball well. It's just not.
Ground ball could be two. Sosa to second. And
Get him.
that's two.
Double play.
Well, the
Okay.
second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Corbin Burns.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And he deals. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the
Damn
fifth.
it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucas.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Left fielder.
It's like I'm hitting the ball. It's just not.
Gurriel.
It's just not getting far outfield.
Swinging a ball line to center.
Hey,
Ball's
let's
hit
get
in the
it, boy.
inning. So only
What?
one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians 1. One out, bases empty.
That is wild, man. That is wild. But that sure shows the progression.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Still can't hit fastballs though.
Swinging a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now here is Drew Jones. Sends
Got
it
him.
across to first, and that's the third out. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians 1.
Shortstop there is, bro.
Runner on at first with one gone. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Albright, in his rookie
That's
season,
not
he
easy.
features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Line drive, caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Marcus Mack.
Come on, give me something that I can smash out of the park.
And there's the strike.
You know I ain't about to hit that. You know I'm not about to hit that.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Man, they got four. We got four pitches.
Fought off foul. The Guardians down to their final strike. And that one is inside.
That turns
Yeah.
out to be a really good take right
Yeah.
there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That's down and in.
Down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
You don't though.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it.
Get him out of here. Get that out of here.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Putting bat on the ball.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it
Got
over
him.
to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
2 on, 1 out. Mack, the next to hit.
Marcus Mack.
Come on, let's get contact. Let's get contact.
That one fouled off. O'Hearn, the lead runner at second. Naylor at first. 1 gone.
Knuckle curve. Just need contact.
Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Not
Beat him.
in time. Great effort there.
The second
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
It's cool. I beat it.
Michael Massey digs in for the
I'm about to
Guardians.
steal base.
Two on, 2 outs. Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Yep. I'm fast. I'm too fast for him. Too fast for him, dog.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
You ain't gonna
One
me.
run is in. Now
Got
2
him.
runs score.
Another
It's
one.
3-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just kept it simple.
Bases loaded. 1 away.
The shortstop, Marcus Mack.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
What in the hell?
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing
Bro.
happening on the bases, though.
What is going on? What is going on, bro? Well, you do that shit way, you do that way higher than it needs to be. That ball about to hit the umpire.
And that drops in for a
It
strike.
dropped in, yeah,
I
it
think
dropped in.
ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The shortstop
Yes.
takes the ball.
Look, in
Bro, why you
situations
throwing
like
that
these,
high
the
like
air
that?
can get really thin up there at the plate.
You
Got to
throwing
find a way
that
to
too
breathe
high.
and slow everything down.
All
That's
loaded
way
up
too high,
here in the
fam.
top half
Way
of
too
inning
high.
number 3.
What are you doing?
And it's even up.
Ah, I'm about to get it.
2-2 to count.
I'm about to get it. That was close. That was close. That was close. You probably could have called that a ball. Being honest with you.
Line drive.
No.
Pulls it in for the out.
Come
It's never
on,
fun
bro.
going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
man.
not everything is in your control.
Blue team.
Man,
It's
at first,
not,
one
bro.
away.
I'm putting bat on a ball, bro. I need to raise my stats for contact and power so I can get them farther out of there.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses to first. Awesome
Get him
play
out of
there.
there.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Marcus Mack.
I'm getting contact. I'm get a nice swing.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
That was a nice one. That was a nice one.
Runners at first
That
and
was in there.
second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
It's
Down.
in the
In
dirt.
the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1.
It's way in the dirt.
And Sale deals.
Outside, that's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Who
If
the
you
hell
leave
is
something
he?
out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses.
On
And
the
the
ground.
count is 3-1.
Great
Way to
ball.
lay off
That's
that
low.
pitch down.
Too low.
Michael Massey in the on-deck service, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Throw me something. You throwing that junk.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That was late.
1 out.
Too late.
Runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Infield fly called there.
The batter number 20.
1 down. And here's the first baseman.
Ready. Millo.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to short, Mack. Throws the
Got him.
first in time. 2 down.
Now batting second baseman Marco Luciano.
First and second, 1 out. Mack will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Goodbye. I don't know if I could drive in all of them.
And fouled off. Next offering
That's out.
is down low.
2 walks in the inning
That's out.
already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That drops too late. So, I wouldn't know about that one. That was in the strike zone, though.
2 on, 1 out. And he couldn't hold back.
Ooh.
He's rung up on strikes.
Yo! Why you didn't let me,
Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
let me clutch it, man?
2-2 now. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1.
Got him.
And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Guardians 5.
Yeah, sure. Easy.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Marcus
Top of the night?
Mack.
Okay. I ain't got nobody on base, though.
And the first pitch
That's
misses
out.
for ball 1.
That's out.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers
like
in the
he
game these
leans
days. You
when he
would think
throws.
that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
He
Just
leans when he
pumping
throws.
gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good
Two
pitch
strikes.
right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering is
He leans when he
downstairs.
throws.
Good
This is
spot
crazy.
there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced
Nah,
by
'cause
the
that was
call
down.
out there on the
He
mound.
wasn't even
as
in
he
the
tries
zone.
to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Wasn't even in the zone. He leans a lot.
And there's
3
a ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Michael Massey in the
Hey, I
on-deck
can
circle,
see that
hoping
from
to
what
get a
he's
chance to
doing.
make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Like, I can see. I can see it.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Bro. Need it in that sweet spot. I need it in that sweet spot.
1 down, base is empty. This
That's
one
out.
driven
That's gone.
deep, way back there,
Home run.
and it's gone.
Get him out of
We
here.
are tied.
I was waiting for it.
He flexes his power with that swing, and we're starting over. It's
I was waiting for it.
6-6. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Waiting for it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was
Bam.
ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this
Toss
ballpark.
it. That is gone, gone, and gone. Out of here.
So they're all loaded up.
Right over the bullpen. I need this one. Clutch up.
That one
Ball, that's
outside.
He's outside.
Ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a
Why
double
they
play,
just
or
start
get yourself
doing
a
this,
pop
bro?
up, something. But you got
I
to
think
make
these-
some
these
pitches.
little
But
updates
if
they
he
putting
can
into the
battle
game.
and get through this, he can earn some points.
The pitch. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that
One ball,
fastball
one
right
strike.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Going out. Ah!
Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll
Nice.
score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Driving the
Man,
run.
there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Was a
Ah, we
big
won.
contributor for them in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
That was all I need.
Ready to go now? Here's the
Leading
White
off
Sox
afternoon for the
DH,
White Sox,
Austin Martin.
designated hitter, Austin Martin.
It's just raining. That's crazy.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses
Got
to
him.
first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Darren Baker.
Hey.
1 out, base
Oh.
is empty. Now it's
Throw
the
it over there.
shortstop, Marcus Mack. And Cleveland on top 1-2.
Throw it over there.
Mack with a homer in his last game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cannon in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
I should have known that shit was coming inside. I should have known it was coming inside. Should have known.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Mack.
He is getting tired.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Sometimes
His
being
windup is
lucky
funky.
is a
His
swing and
windup is
miss. If
funky.
he makes contact with that pitch, probably
It's like
gets
he
into
pushes
a
the
double
ball.
play.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes
That's
the
it.
ball.
It's like he
Way to lay
pushes
off
the
that
ball.
pitch
One ball,
down.
one strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a count 1-2.
Like he pushes the ball. His windup is funky too.
O'Hearn, the lead runner out at second. Naylor over at first with 1 away. Off the
Oh,
mark
that's just
there.
out.
2
Check
balls,
swing.
2 strikes the count. Line drive to
No,
short,
bro,
and
what the hell?
Nothing you can do about those
Come
as a
on,
hitter.
man.
Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
That was
Second baseman,
Ah,
Michael Massey.
1 down. Lenny and Sosa digs in now.
man. That was a good hit too. It's out of my control, man. There's nothing I can do about that.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball.
Those are really supposed to get two,
Slings
though.
it across. Now 2 out.
You get him out.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy.
If I ain't getting no hits, bro, nobody else is either. Hell nah.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis
I'll
Robert.
stop y'all from getting hits.
Robert,
as well.
native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of
All that mess.
2017.
All that junk, man.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Not in time. He's safe.
Why
From
would
the time you're a little leaguer,
Why
you're
it didn't
taught
let
to
me move
hustle
up,
out
though?
of the box.
Runner on
It
at
didn't let
first
me
with
move
one
up.
gone. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 in this one.
did not let me move up? Oh, this is a double play. This is a double play. You better get him
Runner
out
on
of
the
here.
goal. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. 2 out, space is empty.
Shortstop.
Oh, I didn't know they was
Chris.
telling me to do that.
Mack went deep in his
I
most
saw it at the
recent
corner of my eye,
game.
but you know.
And that's in there at the knees.
Bro, come on, bro. That's how we playing it? All right. That's how we playing it. That's how we gonna play it today.
Fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside.
That's how we gonna play it in the
2
rain.
down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the
got you.
6th.
Don't worry about it. I got something for you.
That's ball 2.
You don't want the smoke. You don't want no smoke.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Come
Benson.
on.
And that is
This
that.
late, bro.
No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. Guardians 3 and the White Sox 2.
I'm doing what I can.
All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Edgar Caro.
Shit, at least I'm doing better than him in batting average.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Throws to first in
Got him.
time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late
Yeah, back to the
stages
dugout,
of the
big boy.
game. It might not be
Back
the
to the
most
dugout.
challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Matt.
1 down,
to the dugout,
winning
big boy.
run on first. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a
one's the
hitter,
count.
but you
Coulda
got to be
whacked
ready to
down.
jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his
That's
shoulder.
down.
Just missed.
That's down. Man, you got what kind of glass, what kind of eyewear is that? I need that.
And the count 1 and 2.
I need that eyewear he got there.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
On the ground to short, Mack. Zips
Got
it
him.
across. And they get the leadoff.
He
man
would
in
dare
the 10th.
move.
Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland.
He wouldn't dare
Michael
move.
Massey.
The second
Well,
base.
there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Oh, I'm pinch runner?
Line drive. Ramos. Tag out. And they cut down
Wait.
the winning run at third.
What the hell did I do that for?
Center fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Back to the top of the order now. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And it stays
Nice.
fair. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position 2 away.
Why
Good
did
two-strike
the one
hitting
from
right
second
there,
not
Boog. A
move?
bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in the 11th.
Oh, that's why I can't have number 11, because Ramirez got it.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.